Finally got the KC135 done. Got finished off the rest of the decals here and here. I shot everything with a tester's dull coat. Got the shine off. Removed the masking tape off the windshield, and went ahead and touched up the base. We got ourselves a fine looking aircraft. It's really a fun model. There's a few construction problems, but that's with any model kit, but turned out pretty damn good. And this baby will be ready to go to its new owner. The Star Destroyer. I got it all assembled, and I didn't do none of the fiber optics. Actually, I was having a hell of a problem with it, and I didn't want to screw with it anymore, so I ripped all that out and replaced everything with light strips. There's basically two light strips, one here, one on the other side. And there's two light strips in the tower here curled up. And then I put one LED in the bridge, and I finished out the LEDs in the engines, and I ran it all off of a 12 volt because I was just having a hell of a time and I didn't want to screw with it. And we get us a nice effect with the 12 volt. And I got it all assembled, and I got to go back in and get all the light leaks. Probably add a little detail here and there. You can see right here we got light leaks, which that's easy fix. Back here on the conning tower, because it's an old kit, don't really fit, so I got it down the best I could, and I just took styrene strip and some styrene squares and just cut it up. Made the contour. Once you get paint on it, you'll never know it's there. Now, doing with the light strips, I can go back in and drill out a few more holes, add some more lights to it. That solved my problem immensely. And these are cool white LEDs, so they give a nice white and blue effect. And once I get all the light leaks off, I'll paint the whole thing black, and then I'll start with the base coat and make a cardboard template for an Aztec pattern, which will be just very light Aztec panels on the whole. But for an old kit, it's a cool kit. And next up in the airplane department, we're going to tackle the Monogram B25J 1/48 scale. And I basically started on it. It's all in sub-assemblies, just easier. Got the wings, basic construction, it's pretty straightforward. Just got to trim off a little bit of flash, but it goes together pretty decent. We've got the fuselage all in, and I never paint first, I always paint last. And on the windows here, you put them on after you get the fuselage on, so all I have to do is just shoot some interior green on the inside, both sides, because that's all you get to see. Same way with here and the cockpit, and you can pretty much paint the detail. You can see some of the details with the window on. It's just like here, you can't see any of the cockpit. I mean, you can make it out, but you can't see none of the dials. But that's what I do. And we paint, certain amounts and all that you can see. And I'm letting that dry up, and we're gonna make this in flight on a Polar Lights round 2 base. And I gotta get the landing bay doors down, and we'll be good to go. And this is an old kit, but I think it builds up to a nice model. So I got that going today. Light blocking on this one, and letting this dry and hang out so I can ship it off.